Hey, what's up? Just wanted to share with you guys another option for relatively inexpensive radio that can be used for kind of general purpose communications. And this is the Baofeng UV-9R Pro, and this one is their ruggedized, water resistant version. And this thing is pretty cool. I've had it for a few weeks and I've been messing around with it, and I've really enjoyed it. I've done some water testing on it. I haven't like submerged it or anything, but they say you can submerge it, for like 30 minutes or something like that. I think it's IP67 rating is what they're calling this one. But I've done some splash testing and stuff like that, basically soaking the damn thing with a water hose. And because I was really more concerned about it being able to just being out in the rain and being out in the elements, maybe being in a piece of kit or chest rig or some kind of pouch or something like that, and being able to get wet and stuff like that, and not having to worry about this thing just shitting the bed on me. As we know, the UV-5Rs, they're just not very robust. But if you are used to the interface and the versatility of the UV-5R, then the UV-9R Pro is maybe something that you should take a look at. As far as having something that is a little bit more rugged. It still not going to cost you, hundreds of dollars if you're not ready to take that step as far as spending, a good bit of money on a radio, a more expensive one. Then I think that this one right here is the logical next place to take a look. And this is, again, the UV-9R Pro. And this thing is also is USB-C rechargeable right here on the back. So I thought that was really cool. This is the Nagoya 771 retractable antenna, and it fits perfectly fine. No issues there. The one thing about it that you will have to kind of make a shift or pivot on is your accessories and the programming cable and everything, because it uses this multi-pin adapter system. Whereas the other ones, they used like the Kenwood 2-pin style. They've done away with that on here, but there are different ways around that. You can just purchase accessories that are multi-pin compatible. There, you can find all those other accessories in this format as well. Or you can buy an adapter that will go from multi-pin to the 2-pin Kenwood, and you can use something like that as well. So there are options that's not necessarily a big deal, but it is a difference that I thought was worth mentioning. So if you got a bunch of 2-pin stuff from, having a couple Baofengs or something like that over the years, then that stuff is not going to be directly compatible with this multi-pin interface here on the side of this radio. And this is common. I've seen this on several of the different radios and stuff. And I think that the main reason they do that is because it's just easier when you're trying to make one of these things water resistant to use this type of a connection. Because as you can see, this cover is screwed on here, and all the accessories that I've seen, they kind of clip in there or like slot in, and then they have a screw to keep them secure as well, just to prevent dust, debris, and moisture and shit like that from getting into the connection and compromising the radio. So done some testing, like I said, with the water hose and everything, and got this thing wet and got it soaked really good. It didn't take any water inside of the radio, nothing, no adverse effects on the radio. The only thing that really happened was what you would expect, and that is that the speaker, it gets water in it, but not like in it. You shake it out and then it sounds perfectly clear. But like when it's covered in water and moisture, it does muffle the sound. But I don't think you're going to get around that with anything. I mean, that's just the nature of how how that shit works. You got water piled up over the speaker, then the sound is going to be muffled. But I just took the thing and gave it a few quick shakes, and then the sound returned to normal. So that wasn't really something that it screwed the radio up. It's just the act of water covering the speaker and kind of distorting the sound coming out of it. So I'm gonna do some more testing with it and continue to deal with this thing. But at a glance, it's definitely beefier. It's larger than a UV-5R, and I don't have a 5R out here with me, unfortunately. But I will. I'll take some photos of them side by side and roll that into the video so you guys can see them, a direct comparison as far as size. and you know, you get your standard stuff with them. The one I purchased actually came with, two antennas. So this is the box: anti-dust and durable, waterproof, blah, blah, blah. And it says that this thing is IP67 dust and waterproof resisting two-way radio, and says that it will work under 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. So that's the IP67 is what they're saying this one to be, and this is the box. You get your typical Baofeng manual, user's manual. You get a belt clip, like a stationary charger for an AC outlet, a little wrist strap, and you also get a USB-C charging cable. I don't have it here, but it's just a USB-C charging cable. So I mean, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's not a really long one, but USB-C is more common now, and it's becoming quite prevalent. That's what my cell phone charges off of, and I think it's a great thing when I can try to streamline some of the chargers and shit like that I have to have available, especially if you're talking about being out on some sort of a field environment, whether it be a FTX with the boys or a camping trip or whatever. And let's say you're running a solar, little portable solar charger or a battery bank or something like that. It's just going to be much more handy to have something, have your radio that's USB-C rechargeable. Just like, you know, if you can kind of streamline the amount of cables. Nobody wants to have to carry around a damn giant bag full of different charging cables. So it's nice to start seeing some of this stuff get streamlined and all this stuff be cross compatible. Hopefully the USB-C is here to stay with the cell phones and stuff like that. I guess if you got an iPhone, I don't really know what they do. They kind of always do their own thing, Apple. I use Android shit. But USB-C hopefully will stick around, and then, you know, we'll be able to kind of just have that commonality with not having to have, you know, 4 or 5 different chargers to charge these different devices and stuff like that. So, but this one came with a long 771 antenna, and it's just Abri branded one. And this is just a generic, you know, kind of broad spectrum VHF, UHF antenna. And then it come with a short one as well. So I thought that was really good. And they got different versions of this thing that you can purchase, you know, if you want to purchase them on Amazon or whatever. The one I got, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this one didn't come with the programming cable, but I do have one from a different radio that's multi-pin from Baofeng, and it came with the programming cable. So either way, they got programming cables and stuff. You can buy different packages or whatever. If you do decide to get one, then you could probably find one with the programming cable as well, if that's something that's going to interest you. But of course, you can still manually program them. If you're familiar with the interface of the menu on the UV-9R, then this one you'll feel quite at home with this one. It's a little bit different. The main thing that's different is, in order to switch between VFO and MFR mode, or frequency mode and channel mode, you have to hold the menu button and power the radio back on, and then it will switch between frequency mode and channel mode. So that's one of the differences. So like I said, if you hold this button and power the radio on, then that's how you switch between channel mode and frequency mode. So yeah, but that's a little bit different. But other than that, if you can figure out the UV-9R menu and the front panel interface, then this one will not be anything different for you. It'll be quite the easy transition. So I think these are cool. I think they're a great option for something a little bit more durable and something that can, at least, like I said, I can't speak to soaking the damn thing for 30 minutes. That's kind of, I don't really see a use case for me on that. I don't plan on, like, you know, getting in the damn tub or anything with it. But I get it, you know, maybe you have to do a water crossing or something like that. But hopefully it won't take you 30 damn minutes. If it does, then I don't know. That's on you. But I do think that it does just fine with rain or simulated rain and stuff like that. So that was my main thing, is can I just soak the hell out of it and it still be okay? And so far, the answer has been yes. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And I will see y'all on the next one. I hope this helps, and I hope this was informative for you guys. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. And I'll see you. I'm out.